Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in as we get ready to set these drivers loose. We're live from the dirt track at Charlotte as these dirt street stocks get ready to rock and roll. It's the SIM500 Dirt Series presented by T&A Motorsports as these drivers get ready to be set loose on the field here. We're going to get ready to watch them duke it out, battle around the racetrack, beat and bang fenders here for a lot of laps as we got a lot of racing left to go here on the evening. And some fast cars in here, ladies and gentlemen. There are some of the best iRacers in the business out here on the racetrack right now looking to duke it out. Woo! Oh, baby, practice. Slowly but surely getting clicked down here. That means we're going to get ready for our qualifying and then heat races, our B main action, and then A main feature event to follow. A good night of racing action right in front of us. Woo. Okay, it's Dustin Price in the 96 ride. I was trying to wonder who that was. It is that 96 ride. We see Bryce Dickinson out there in that NLR, the Hitman Bryce Dickinson, the Papa Mike Promotions, Brycey Bear Designs, NH Lens, number 84 ride out there. Joshua Ely doing some donuts here down through the infield in that Milner Graphics Hero 9 laser engraving. Number 9 ride, Nicholas Paris out there as well in that NEG number 17 machine. Dustin Price in the 96 to see Jeremy Vaughn in the 8 ride right there with them in that Papa Mike Promotions Elite Performance Industries ride. Joey Brewer out there on the racetrack as well in that beautiful American flag paint schemed ride. Looking very slick out there. David Brewer's got one of those American flag looking rides as well here in that AMS Oil Razor chassis number 319 ride. He's looking very slick out there as well. There we go. Almost a little too far there, chat. Woo! Oh, baby, let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. Yo, Tasha, my girl Tasha coming in, showing the love with the heart reaction. What is good, my girl? How are you coming in? Smashing that heart reaction. How are you, my girl? How you doing? Coming in, showing the love. Make sure everything over on Twitch is good. We're going to jump over, make sure YouTube is running fine here as well. Boom. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Everything is running smoothly. Everything is running good, and we're going to get ready to set them loose in just a little bit with our qualifying and then heat race action right up and around the corner here. We're going to get ready in just a little bit to set these drivers loose. Doo-doo. My. Nicholas Paris, the 09 rider, Joshua Ely, both currently in the top 5 here for lap times on the racetrack. Keith Hackney with the quickest lap time out there. Currently with the quickest lap time in the race, or in the practice. James Stockton right there in that Dark Side Racing Householder Racing machine. Currently in position number 2. James had a good run last week, looking to back that up again this week with another great run, and he's up there in that second quickest time right now as he's looking very, very slick out there on the racetrack.
Let's go!
Joshua Ely, Nicholas Paris, Bryce Dickinson rounding out our top 5. Then we see Dustin Price in 6, Lane Phillips, Seth Castle, Jeremy Vaughn, and Jamie Brown rounding out our top 10. Tyler Jackson, T-Jack in the 822 machine. In 11th, Joey Brewer, Cody Gagliano, Jordan Van Westen. Alex Brewer, Gary Gagliano, David Brewer, Grady Ehrman, Cody Ernest, Cody Myers, and Ty Dickinson rounding out the field here. A good-sized field of drivers. These guys all looking to try and park their rides down here in Victory Lane. We're going to find out in just a little bit who's going to be able to get it done here in this one. Yo, Craig, Mr. Deacon coming in, showing the love. Let's go, Grip Hackney, cheering on Mr. Keith Hackney out there on the racetrack. Yeah, we are missing Jamie Massey here tonight, so no Massey as of right now. It's a little bit of a surprise. Massey and Hackney have been having some great battles out there week after week after week, so it's interesting to me to not see Jamie out there on the racetrack. Yo, Johnny Nolan, my boy Johnny coming in with that thumbs up. B2R coming in with that like as well. Craig Michael Deacon with the like on the stream. Brycey Bear! Bryce Dickinson coming in with that heart reaction and the share as well. Let's go, Brycey Bear. How are you, my boy? How are you, Bryce? How you feeling out there, homie? How you feeling? The car's looking good. You're looking hooked up. Currently a top 5 in lap times, so very fast race car. That 84 ride of Bryce Dickinson looking very deadly out there on the racetrack. If you guys are just tuning in, y'all know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit that follow button if it's your first time watching. If you're watching over on YouTube, hit that sub button as we're going to continue to keep on rocking and rolling. We're going to get ready to set them loose here in just a little bit. Hey, we ain't gonna be there. Gotta work on the real car. Congrats, Bryce Dickinson, on the win. Oh my gosh, Massey throwing Bryce's name out there for the win here tonight. Cheering on the 84 machine. Oh, the Hitman taking a hit right there out of the 8 ride. Taking a big chunk out of Jeremy Vaughn. The Seth Castle out there in that Papa Woody's Racing Fabrication number 7 ride. Looking pretty good out there as well in that 7 car. Always a front runner here in these Third Street stocks. Joey's Wood Workshop, Wood Mill, something like that. What does it say on there? Woodworking? Joey's Woodworking. Dark Side Racing. Householder Racing number 4 ride out there looking good. David Brewer still running some laps as well. You see Jim Revis jumping into the field here as well. So looking like 22 drivers so far in attendance here in this one. Yo, Cody! Mr. Gagliano coming in. What is good, Cody? Coming in with the let's get it, baby! Let's get it! Let's get it, Cody. Let's go, my boy. Cody coming in with that like and the share. Ricky Chandler, my boy Ricky, coming in with that heart reaction. What is good, Ricky? How are you, my boy? How are you once again today?
Let's go!
Hopefully you're doing well, my boy. Hopefully you're doing very good. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 22 drivers, finally no B main for me. There's still time, Ty. There's still time, my boy. They could still jump out here. So anything's possible. We could still see a few drivers jump in here the last little bit. So don't get your hopes up too much. Actually, looks like practice is going to come to a close. So practice coming to an end here. I think we're going to get ready to set them loose. 22 drivers signed in, but they're going to get qualifying here. They got a little bit. If Bryce Dickinson wins this week, I'm gonna expect to see Mr. Steal Your Girl instead of Hitman on the front of that car. Laugh my ass off. I feel that, Tasha. I feel that. He's definitely gonna need to put that on there.
Let's go!
Ricky says, hoping to watch a good battle tonight. Oh, Ricky, my boy, you're in for a treat, homie. You're in for a treat here tonight. Skyler, Mr. Pruitt in the house. What is good, Skyler? My boy Skyler coming in, showing the love as well with the like on the stream. Says, let's go, Ty. Cheering on Ty Dickinson.
Let's go!
I don't even know what number Ty's running tonight. I'm assuming the 67 ride. I haven't seen him on the racetrack. Alex Brewer coming in with that like and the share as well. Jeff Dickinson coming in with that like. What is good, Jeff? Bryce Dickinson, watch and see. Bryce was looking very good. He's looking very deadly out there. There's that Demon Speedworks Papa Mike Promotions, Peacemaker Gaming, Pricey Bear Designs, number 67 ride.
Let's go!
Of Ty Dickinson out there looking to try to get a good lap here for his qualifying effort. Currently, Joshua Ely with the quick time here. Basically identical lap time with Dustin Price in the 96 ride. Joey Brewer out there on the racetrack, Nicholas Paris, Jordan Van Westen out there, Grady Ehrman in that Dark Side Racing. Number 43 jumping out onto the racetrack here, trying to get his lap in. Looking very good as well in that 43 machine.
Let's go!
Oh, this goes a little bit too much. Too much. Oh, there's no in-between there, and it drives me wild for the volume. Jim Revis with a good lap time in the 57 ride. Jim jumping out there in that DWR iRacing I-Flag. Number 57 ride up inside the top 5 now in position number 4. Jamie Brown up into the 7th position as we get a quick time on the racetrack. Goes to the Ghost ride, the 91 machine of Keith Hackney. Up into position number 2 goes the 7 machine of Seth Castle with a great qualifying run as well. We see James Stockton, who is very fast in practice. He's going to jump up and take position number 2 away from Seth Castle. So move that 37 ride into that second quickest time slot in this one. Lane Phillips jumping up into position number 6. Cody Myers in the Papa Mike Promotions NH Lens NLR Paints by Grippy number 55 ride out onto the racetrack. It's looking to have a good run here. I don't see where it's going to slot him in. We see T-Jack out there. Tyler Jackson in that Majula C Speed Shop. www.shopfergie22.com. KC Speedworks number 822 out onto the racetrack as well. T-Jack looking to have a good qualifying run himself here. Heads down through corner number 3, down and out of corner number 4. We'll have to see where he's going to get slotted in here in that 8 machine. T-Jack, not the lap that he needed right there. Currently in the 16th position. We'll have to see if he can get a little bit quicker here on lap number 2. Down to the bottom side in 3 and 4. Back up across the start-finish line here. We'll see if T-Jack can get a little bit quicker on his second lap. And third quickest goes the 822 of Tyler Jackson. So Jackson up into position number 3. You see Bryce Dickinson currently in that 14th position here on his first lap. Looks like, actually, that was his second lap. He got into the wall on his first lap. Second lap, 14th quickest, as qualifying all but done here in this one. Currently, it is that 91 rider, Keith Hackney, with the quick time out there on the racetrack. Ty says, I should have practiced 2 weeks out of the rig. Messed me up. Yeah, you probably should have, Ty. You probably should have gotten a few laps, homie. You probably should have gotten a few laps. Shout out to Mad Dog 2020 for fueling this race. Oh my gosh. Mad Dog 2020. Love seeing all the Papa Mike promotions out there. Absolutely, Tasha. We always love to see all the Papa Mike promotion logos out there on all those cars, man. All of them oh so fast and oh so good looking out there on the racetrack. Yo, Jordan Van Westen coming in with that like on the stream. Jackie Whaley coming in with that like as well. Johnny Ratley, my boy Johnny coming in showing the love with the like as well. Bree coming in with that like on the stream. If you guys haven't already, smash that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. And if you want to help us out even more, we got a couple goals out here for everybody right now. Is a little bit of a star goal. We got a subscriber goal. We got a follower goal. We got tons of goals, and we're starting to go a little bit more full-time and less working, so there's a lot more streams. We're going to try to do a lot more racing, a lot more shows, and we're going to continue to try to build bigger and better day after day after day, and things are not slowing down anytime soon, as we're going to get ready here for Heat Race number 1. Heat Race number 1 about to get underway, and starting on the pole in this one, it's the Ghost Ride, the 91 machine. That's the Papa Mike Promotions NLR Paints by Grippy number 91 of Keith Hackney. To his outside in the 7 ride, it is the Papa Woody's Racing Fabrication number 7 ride of Seth Castle. Starting in position number 3 in the blue and white number 96, that is Dustin Price to his outside. In the Premier Racing setups number 88, that is Cody Ernest. Starting in position number 5 in that 517 machine, that is the NTG ride of Nicholas Paris to his outside. In the 12 ride, that is Jordan Van Westen. Bringing up the final row here in heat race number 1, starting on the inside of row number 4 in that 319 machine, that is David Brewer into his outside. In the Papa Mike Promotions, Bella's Bullies, Peacemaker Gaming, Demon Speedworks, number 67, that is Ty Dickinson. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you came here for a show. Well, here you go as we're going to get ready to set them loose here. Heat race number 1 about to get underway. Ooh, baby, this is what it's all about right here. The anticipation continuing to build here as the pace truck makes the hard left-hand turn down pit side. We're going to get ready to set them loose here. Heath, Hackney, Seth Castle, 1 and 2. They're going to head down through corner number 3 and down to corner number 4. We're going to see that green flag fly, and we're going to set them loose. The first heat race of the evening from the dirt track at Charlotte in the SIM500 Dirt Series presented by T&A Motorsports as Keith Hackney leads them down the backstretch, down into corner number 3, down along the bottom side. He's going to slide up in front of the 7 right at Seth Castle as he's going to clear him and lead lap number 1. Keith Hackney out in front, Seth Castle right there in second. Dustin Price and Cody Ernest trying to battle side by side. Ernest getting shoved up the racetrack a little bit. You see the sparks flying there off that outside wall as here comes Nicholas Paris down on the bottom side as they're going to continue to rub fenders there for that 4th position on the racetrack. Cody Ernest trying to hang on here up a groove more than I think he wants to be. He'd love to be in that lane that the 517 rides in right now. Just can't quite get down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Jordan Van Westen right there as well in the 6th position as David Brewer there in 7th, and Ty Dickinson there in position number 8 trying to work himself forward here. So you can see these drivers starting to get a little bit dicey right in front of them. Nicholas Paris is going to finally concede that 4th position to the 88 ride of Cody Ernest. He's going to slide back into position number 5 and keep on rolling. But out in front, it's still the ghost ride here of Keith Hackney as Hackney continues to lead the way. Hackney out in front. Seth Castle right there behind him trying to catch up to that 91 ride. Trying to put the pressure right to his back bumper. Pulls within a couple feet there. Staying right there on the back end of the 91 ride is definitely not a bad move here for Seth. Just waiting, hoping that that 91 ride can make a mistake. Maybe slip up the racetrack. Try a different lane. But Keith Hackney very rarely makes those mistakes. And it's going to be a little while, I think, before that 7 ride is going to see something happen to the 91 ride. So he's going to have to get up on the wheel here, try to move around himself, try to get a little bit of a different entry, a little bit different exit, try to find that extra little bit of speed that he needs to be able to jump up there and try to take that top spot away from the 91 as he's going to reel right back to his rear bumper. Once again, they continue to duke it out. Keith Hackney out in front. Seth Castle there in second. Dustin Price in position number 3 as Cody Ernest right there behind him. Nicholas Paris in position number 5 as the checkered flag has already been thrown here. This one ended in a quick hurry as Keith Hackney picks up heat race win number 1 on the evening. Man, they flew through that heat race like it was nothing but butter. Holy moly! That was Some great racing action right there. A little bit of contact, but not too much. Yo, Anthony Karf, my boy, coming in showing the love, cheering on the hitman, Bryce Dickinson. We're going to see him here in heat race number 2 as we're going to get ready to set him loose here once again. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button. If it's your first time watching, make sure you hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button as we're going to continue to keep on rolling here. Heat race number 2 about to get underway. Starting on the pole in this one, in the 37 ride, that is James Stockton. To his outside, in the Papa Mike Promotions NLR Paints by Grippy number 55, that is Cody Myers. Starting in position number 3 in the NLR Papa Mike Promotions number 29, that is Lane Phillips. And to his outside, in the Harley Davidson number 1 machine, that is Alex Brewer. Starting on the inside, a row number 3 in that Next Level Racing, the Brycey Bear Designs NH Lens. Papa Mike Promotions number 84, it's the Hitman, Bryce Dickinson. To his outside, in the 57 ride, that is Jeremy Akins. And bringing up the rear of the field, in the 8 machine, it's another one of those Elite Performance Industries machines. Another one of the Papa Mike Promotions rides, that is Jeremy Vaughn. Bryce, this isn't a good start. I know he's back in that 5th position. He's going to be moving forward, though. He's going to be moving forward as we're going to quickly... want to just quickly do a little bit of... It's already so bright. I don't understand. Why is this racetrack so weird with their things? There we go. Make that a little bit brighter and see the names and numbers and logos a little bit better there. A little bit less shadows as James Stockton in that Dark Side Racing, Householder Racing, number 37 ride is going to bring us down here to the green flag. Cody Myers to his outside as we're going to get ready to set him loose here for heat race number 2. Quickly, James Stockton putting that pedal to the metal. He's going to lead him down into corner number 1. Slide up in front of that 55 ride of Cody Myers. Myers all over his back bumper. Here comes Lane Phillips, though, down on the bottom side. Lane's going to try to fill that hole and try to jump right down to the bottom side here and make the moves around Cody Myers. But Myers is going to stay right there on the back bumper here of that Joey's Woodworking number 37 ride. As Stockton leads the way, Cody Myers there in second. Alex Brewer in position number 3. Lane Phillips in that 4th position. You see Bryce Dickinson back there in 5th. Bryce got super high there out of corner number 4. That's going to open up the door here for the 57 ride of Jeremy Akins in the DWR number 57 ride to try to jump down to the bottom side and make the move here for that 5th position. Bryce blinking a little bit there. Unfortunately, that's going to affect that 57 ride of Jeremy Akins as Jeremy Vaughn back there in position number 7 on the racetrack here for the 8 ride. Jeremy, for some reason, always comes on late in these races. He's one of those drivers that may not qualify good, may not have any luck here as he gets a little bit of contact there with Jeremy Akins. That front bumper is going to absolutely disintegrate as he has no front bumper left on that car, and that's what we talk about is unfortunate breaks here for that 8 ride. It looks like he's going to try to pull it down pit side here. As the Iceman, Jeremy Vaughn's going to take it down pit side. Out in front, it's still James Stockton leading the way. He's got a little bit of a gap between himself and Cody Myers as Alex Brewer and Lane Phillips continue to battle side by side here for that 3rd position. Lane got up to the outside here of that 1 ride. Now he's trying to make it work here and trying to jump up into position number 3 as Bryce Dickinson back there in position number 5. Seeing those guys duke it out side by side. Would love to reel them in and battle right there with them. Jeremy Akins behind that 84 ride as Stockton continues to lead the way. This is exactly what James Stockton wanted to see as these guys duke it out side by side behind him as the white flag is being displayed one more time around for James Stockton with a 0.3 of a second lead down the backstretch. Down into corner number 3, the Dark Side Racing, Householder Racing, number 37 ride. One shot there for the 55 ride of Cody Myers. He couldn't get there as it's all James Stockton here in this one. Stockton picking up heat race win number 2. Cody Myers, Lane Phillips, Alex Brewer, Bryce Dickinson They're rounding out the top 5 as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 3. Heat race number 3 loading into the sim, getting ready to go to battle here for our 3rd heat race of the evening. Yo, Quentin Bowman coming in, showing the love, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Quentin? Quentin coming in, hitting that like on the stream. Yeah. All right, we're going to get ready. Heat race number 3. Let's go, Bryce. Push that loud pedal. Exactly. Bryce needs to get going a little bit more. He's going for the sneak attack. Exactly. Tasha nailed it right on the head there. He's going for the sneak attack. Refresh training paints when possible, please. Oh, gosh. You got a new ride? Let me see here. We'll do it after this in the warm-ups, Grady. We'll do it during the warm-ups, my boy. That way we don't mess any of the paint schemes up here for heat race number 3 as these drivers out onto the racetrack. We're going to get ready to set them loose. Out in front in the 822 machine, that is Tyler Jackson. To his outside in the Milner 09 engraving, number 09 ride, that is Joshua Ely. Starting in position number 3 in the Joey's Woodworking, Dark Side Racing number 4 ride, that is Joey Brewer. To his outside in the JRE DWR iRacing iFlag, number 57, that is Jim Revis. Starting in position number 5 in the 23 machine, that is Jamie Brown. Into his outside in the 43, that is Grady Ehrman. Grady, I guess, has a new paint scheme, but we'll have to wait and see that one. Currently, he's got that Dark Side Racing Joey's Woodworking, number 43 ride. And then we see the 42 ride, the Live Wire Racing, number 42 of Gary Gagliano, bringing up the rear of the field here as we're going back to Green Flag Racing, heat race number 3 underway. Joey Brewer blinking a little bit down there on the bottom side of the racetrack as these guys all start to migrate up to the high side. Here comes Joshua Ely with a big run down to the inside as Ely is going to jump up and out in front. He's going to lead lap number 1. A good crossover, though, from T-Jack. Down the back stretches Tyler Jackson trying to jump back up and take that lead back away from Joshua Ely. T-Jack saw the lane that the 09 ride was running there in 3 and 4. He fills that hole and jumps right into the same line here as T-Jack really trying to push this line a little bit higher up towards that outside wall. As T-Jack in the 09 ride of Joshua Ely continue to pull away from the rest of the field here. They got about a second gap between Joshua Ely and our 3rd place driver, the 4 ride of Joey Brewer. And Gary Gagliano in position number 4, looking for more. Jim Revis back to position number 5 here in that iRacing iFlag number 57 machine. Grady Ehrman there in position number 6, and Jamie Brown in the NLR Papa Mike Promotions SWM Paints by Grippy number 23 ride back there in position number 7. As T-Jack, Tyler Jackson continues to lead the way. Here comes the 09 ride at Ely looking down to the bottom side. Side by side down the front stretch. Looks like the 09 ride is going to fall back in line and jump up onto the high side here as Tyler Jackson continues to lead the way. T-Jack doing what he does best, and that's out in front here, having himself a great run here. As he heads down through corner number 3 and out at corner number 4. We're going to see 2 more laps left to go here, and a little bit of contact for the 42 ride. Gary Gagliano, unfortunately, up inside the top 5 here, battling hard. Comes down to the bottom side of the racetrack, gets into the side of Jim Revis. Jim washes back up the racetrack, unfortunately. Gets that front nose of the 42 ride a little bit loose up into the outside wall. And an unfortunate break there for Gary Gagliano as Tyler Jackson sees the white flag fly. One more time down the backstretch. Down to the inside goes the 09 ride of Joshua Ely as they're going to drag race here off corner number 4. Heat race number 3 is going to go to T-Jack, Tyler Jackson in that Majula C Speed Shop. ShopFergie22.com, KC Speedworks, number 822 ride as he picks up heat race win number 3 on the evening. Joshua Ely right there in second position. What a race and what a run there in heat race number 3 between T-Jack and Josh Ely as they put on a heck of a show there at the front of the field. So we're going to get ready here. These drivers are going to jump out onto the racetrack for a quick warm-up session. They're going to jump out here and make sure their cars are locked, stocked, loaded, and ready to go here for this one. Every driver is going to make it into the show. Nobody's going to go home early. They're all going to make it in. John Boy, my boy, John Fowler coming in showing the love, says, I'll be back in 2 weeks. Oh, my gosh, Johnny. Can't wait to see you back out on the racetrack or up in the booth, my boy. You know, making sure that these drivers, keep a cool head and keep them in line, my boy. You seem to do a great job in keeping these drivers in line. And I mean, Cody's doing a good job so far. We've had a few rough nights, but I think Cody's kind of got them all settled down now and pointing in the right direction, and we're ready to see some great racing action, green flag laps galore, and some wicked racing action out here. All right, how do we refresh these paint schemes? What is it? It's Alt-R, isn't it? Alt-R? Nope, that's going to bring up Radeon. Control-R? There it is. That's the button we were looking for. Now the frames have gone to absolutely crazy here. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. Come on. Come on. Come on, frames. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, no. Thanks, fella. I did. Yes, I don't know if it's loaded. We're going to take a look. We're going to take a look here as soon as we get everything figured out. Looks like everything is back going here. No, I don't. Is that the same paint scheme or different paint scheme? That was the same paint scheme. Oh, God. Grady, my boy, I need to dust off the old wheel. Yes, you do, Flying Divine. You need to dust off the old wheel and get back out here, my boy. You should be able to. You should run some laps with me throughout the day, homie. I'm always running laps or doing something throughout the day. You need to jump on and jump in and have some fun and run some laps with us. Cody is an awesome dude. Thank you, Cody Gagliano. Absolutely. We always love Cody and always love all the hard work he puts in behind the scenes here for all these races and all these racers, man. Is currently the quickest racer out there on the racetrack for this practice session. You would think it's the 91 rider, Keith Hackney, as he's always oh so quick, but it's actually the 84 rider, Bryce Dickinson. Bryce, currently in practice, he's shown a lot of speed and shown that he's a very good car. Qualifying did not go to plan for the 84 ride. Qualified in the 14th position. Didn't really move forward at all there in his heat race. But he's shown a lot of speed in practice. But we're talking about practice. You know, we're talking about practice. We need to be talking about the A main feature event that's about to get underway here in just over a minute. As we're going to get ready to go here, we're going to turn the webcam off and we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose here in just a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, make sure you hit that like button on the stream, hit that share button, hit that follow button, as we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose for our A main feature event here in just a few more moments, as we're going to get ready for these cars to put on a show for you. All these drivers, all these crew members working diligently throughout this warm-up session and all evening long to make sure that these rides are in pristine condition and ready to rock and roll here for this A main feature event, as we're going to get ready to set them loose in just a little bit.
Let's go! Let's go!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to get ready here for our main feature event as we're about ready to set these drivers loose. Starting on the pole in this one. In the number 91 ride, it's the Papa Mike Promotions, Elite Performance Industries, number 91, that is Keith Hackney. Starting to his outside in the Householder Racing, Dark Side Racing, number 37, that is James Stockton. Starting in position number 3 in the 822 is the KC Speedworks Majula C Speed Shop. Number 822 is T-Jack Tyler Jackson. Starting in position number 4 in the number 7, that is Seth Castle. Then we see in position number 5 is the Papa Mike Promotions, number 55 of Cody Myers. To his outside in the Milner Graphics and the 09 laser engraving, that is Joshua Ely. We see Lane Phillips, Dustin Price, Cody Ernest, and Joey Brewer rounding out our top 10. Brady Ehrman, Alex Brewer, Bryce Dickinson, Nicholas Parrish, Jordan Van Westen, Jim Revis, Jamie Brown, Jeremy Akins, Jeremy Vaughn, Ty Dickinson, David Brewer, and Gary Gagliano bringing up the rear of the field as we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation as we are Green Flag Racing here from the dirt track at Charlotte. And quickly out in front, here comes T-Jack Tyler Jackson with the slide job that he couldn't quite pay off as Keith Hackney is going to lead lap number 1 here. T-Jack still down on the bottom side of the racetrack trying to make it work. Is the 822 ride right there on the back bumper, blinking a little bit there as he gets up into the outside wall. Look at Cody Myers trying to take him 3 wide for position number 2. Cody Myers coming out of nowhere as here comes that number 55 ride. Myers working himself up and through the field. A little bit of contact right there behind him. As we are going to see our first caution flag being displayed here. The 88 ride of Cody Ernest is going to go around. And quickly, our first caution flag of the evening. Yo! Brandy Nicole coming in with that like on the stream. Charles Wilder, Black Phoenix coming in showing the love. What is good? Not a raid. Phoenix Cam. Oh my gosh, the homie shout out. Let's go. Black Phoenix coming in showing the love. What is good, my boy, coming in showing the love here in the broadcast. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys enjoy some wicked racing action, this is the best show in motorsports right here on Peacemaker Gaming. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button as we're going to get ready to set them back loose. As we're going to take a quick look back and see what happened here to the 88 ride of Cody Ernest here as he brings out our first caution flag of the evening. Get a quick look here at the 88 machine as he's got Bryce Dickinson to his inside, and a little bit of contact gets up onto the binders there, and unfortunately the 12 ride gets into the side of him. Nowhere to go for Ty Dickinson or the 23 ride of Jamie Brown as Ty Dickinson, unfortunately, with some pretty heavy damage there. We're going to jump right on board here with that 67 ride, the Demon Speedworks machine of Ty Dickinson, as unfortunately tries to avoid it, just couldn't quite get out of the way there. As we'll get him stacked back up, re-racked, and ready to go back to Green Flag Racing. Brandy Nicole, Charles Wilder, Sherry JW, Ben Davis coming in with the like and the share there as well. Evan coming in with that like. Ben with a bunch of shares.
Let's go.
Sarcy, my girl Sarcy in the chat. What is good, Sarcy? Black Phoenix homie shout out. Let's go, Tony. Let's go as the green flag back out into the air here in this one. Keith Hackney out in front. Cody Myers right there in position number 2 as T-Jack gonna slide back here to that 3rd position as he's got a couple 7s right there behind him. The 7 ride of Seth Castle looking to his inside, and the 37 of James Stockton right there behind him as that 37 trying to get hooked up on the high side here, the dark side. Number 37 ride right there in position number 4 and looking for more here as he looks to the outside. Here is Seth Castle. Joshua Ely down low in the 09 ride trying to work himself closer to the front as these guys continue to beat and bang and battle 2, 3 wide around the racetrack. See a pair of 57s trying to work their way closer to the front. Jim Revis and the 57 rider Jeremy Akins both trying to work themselves towards the front. See Bryce Dickinson in the 84 ride right there as well up on the high side. Looking to try to get a big momentum swing there for the 84 ride up on the high line as a little bit of bumper tag right in front of him. Joey Brewer getting that bump right there from the 96 rider Dustin Price trying to say, hey man, keep on moving, keep on going. We are freight training up here on the high side of the racetrack and we're trying to make as much ground up as possible before this high side disappears. It's out in front, Keith Hackney leading the way, but here comes Cody Myers to his outside. The slide job out of the 91 ride. Keith Hackney with the slider, but the crossover coming out of the 55 ride. Cody Myers right there trying to take the lead away. He's going to slide up in front of Keith Hackney. Just barely clears him, and here comes T-Jack. Tyler Jackson poking his nose into the battle at the front of the field here as Myers gets up into the wall ever so slightly. That's going to open up the door on the bottom side. The 822 with Tyler Jackson is going to throw it in on the extreme bottom side. He's going to slide up the racetrack. He couldn't pull the trigger as the high side with a big run there. Keith Hackney close the door there for the 822 ride to try to pull that slide job move. He's going to have to fall back in line and have to build up that momentum again to try and make another swing at it. As out in front, Keith Hackney continues to lead the way as all these drivers starting to get a little bit more single file here throughout the field. Our first side-by-side battle is the 57 rider Jim Revis trying to take that 10th position away from Alex Brewer. Brewer trying to stay inside the top 10 as you see a little bit of 3 wide right there behind him. 3 wide there, Joey Brewer, the 96 of Dustin Price, and Bryce Dickinson right there as well. Now the 23 rider, Jamie Brown, is going to throw his nose into that battle as well as the 4 ride of Joey Brewer, unfortunately sliding back ever so slightly as we're going to jump into a quick Peacemaker Gaming crank it up. So ladies and gentlemen, crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite driver as we're going to crank it up. right, as these guys continue to put on a great show here for us all around the dirt track at Charlotte, as these guys continue to duke it out in front. It is that 91 rider, Keith Hackney, who continues to lead the way. Hackney out in front here by about 1.1 seconds over his teammate in that 55 ride, the Papa Mike Promotions NH Lens NLR number 55 ride of Cody Myers there in second. T-Jack, Tyler Jackson in that Majula C Speed Shop, Diamond Designs, KC Speedworks, Shop Fergie 22, number 822 there in third. Seth Castle holding on to position number 4, even with a little bit of front left damage there on that Papa Woody's Racing Fabrication. Number 7 ride is behind him in that 09 Laser Engraving Milner. Elite Performance Industries, a number 09 ride. That is Joshua Ely rounding out our top 5. Lane Phillips in the NLR Papa Mike Promotions, Grip Hackney, number 29 right there in 6, with James Stockton in position number 7, as we're gonna see our second caution flag of the evening be displayed. Our second caution flag coming out here in this one. Sarcy, my girl Sarcy, coming in showing the love. Black Phoenix coming in with that homie shout out as well over there on Facebook. Black Phoenix, my boy, much love, much appreciate you coming in, showing the love, homie, as, whew, that was definitely a surprise. Not a raid, but man, that was just as cool to see all your loyal followers and everyone else come in and show the love over here, man. Was absolutely insane. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go and give our boy Black Phoenix a follow. What the link his channel in here somehow, if someone can get the link for it. And we're gonna take a look back here and take a look at that 42W of Gary Gagliano, as he's gonna bring out our second caution flag of the evening here. It looks like the 42 ride is kind of losing it there. Looks like that rear end started to step out a little bit on him, and unfortunately, when that started to happen, he kind of goes around, gets off the throttle, and the 319 ride of David Brewer comes in and helps him go around right there, as he gets right into the numbers there on the inside of that 42 ride and spins him around, and that's going to bring out our first caution flag of the race. This was almost right in front of our race leaders here. We get a rear chase look. You see that white car right there. Wish we had a little highlighter, but that white car right there just past the flag stand is our race leader. So these guys were very close to going a lap down, and fortunately, as Gary just kind of losing it there, getting super sideways, having to slow up. The 319 ride trying to keep his foot in the throttle, trying not to go a lap down. Unfortunately, gets into him as we got him stacked back up, re-racked, and ready to go back to green flag racing, as Keith Hackney out in front is going to see the green flag being displayed here once again. Is the Papa Mike Promotions number 91 ride, trying to put the throttle down here, trying to be shot out of a cannon, but here comes T-Jack. Tyler Jackson is going to throw the 822 ride in there deep on the bottom side of 3 in corner number 1 and 2. That's not the first, that's not the second, that's about the third or fourth time we've seen that 822 ride of Tyler Jackson go for those big slide job moves, unfortunately not being able to pull them off. You got to imagine at some point in time he's going to make one of those work. As T-Jack still in position number 3, and Joshua Ely trying to jump up and slide in front of the 7 ride of Seth Castle for position number 4. He's going to find a hole right there behind Tyler Jackson in front of the 7 ride, but going to try to stay down through the middle, and here we go as another caution flag is going to fly here. The caution flag coming back out once again, as we'll take a look back and see what brings out our third caution flag, as a little bit of cautions breeding cautions. We're going to see our third caution flag of the evening. I do believe Joey Brewer and Bryce Dickinson maybe having some issues here. Joey kind of blinking a little bit here. Oh, they're all piling in there. Joey Brewer, the 12 ride, the 42. See Jim Revis, Alex Brewer, Joey Brewer, all collected in that one. Bryce Dickinson. Oh my, we'll have to break this one down here. Trying to see what happens here in slow-mo as the 43 ride comes up the racetrack. Oh, it's in front of them even. Looks like the 37 gets into maybe the 1 right here. Let's take a look forward here and see. Where is Alex Brewer? There's Alex Brewer right there. So Alex Brewer trying to go up the racetrack here. Let's play it back here just a little bit. There we go. Looks like Brewer's trying to come up the racetrack and fill that hole right there. And unfortunately, the 37 ride of James Stockton's to his outside. I don't think the 1 ride of Joey Brewer knew it. They make that little bit of contact. The 37 ride trying to stay out of them there. Unfortunately, Brewer gets up into the outside wall. They all have to start to check up. And that's when you see Bryce Dickinson get in it, the 96, the 43. There's Jim Revis getting into the side of the hitman, Bryce Dickinson. That all unfolded rather quickly. You see the 517 in there, the 23 trying to get through it, the 8 ride of Jeremy Vaughn getting a little piece of that one, Ty Dickinson. A lot of drivers, unfortunately, getting tied up right there in that one. It's corner number 1. See it all unfold here, and big hit there for Joey Brewer. The 12 ride of Jordan Van Westen getting a couple big hits there as well. A lot of damaged cars. A lot of cars are going to have to get some work done. As we're going to go back to green flag racing. The green flag quickly back out into the air in this one. Keith Hackney sees the green flag once again. Gets a big jump in that 91 ride as he continues to lead the way. You see Tyler Jackson, T-Jack down on the bottom side as we see some bang, mean, and banging continuing back here through the middle of the racetrack. These guys getting very, very racy back here through the middle of the field as they continue to bang fenders and beat and bang around the racetrack. The 96 ride of Dustin Price right in the middle of it. You see Bryce Dickinson now crack the top 10 here. The 84 ride working himself towards the front. Brady Ehrman with a good run as well up into that 8th position. And James Stockton trying to battle himself back inside the top 5. See that 8 ride of Jeremy Vaughn as well, slowly but surely starting to work himself up towards the front. He had an unfortunate break there and started deep in this one as they continue to battle. 2, 3 wide back here through the middle of the field. Out in front, it's still Keith Hackney continuing to lead the way. Cody Myers right there in position number 2. Tyler Jackson there in position number 3. We see Lane Phillips there in 4th. Joshua Ely in position number 5. Ely going to jump down to the bottom side of the racetrack here and try to run those inside tires, looking for a little bit of extra something, trying to run where they're not, trying to find another way to jump up and move around a few of these drivers. Seth Castle right there behind him. Then we see James Stockton, Grady Ehrman, the 84 ride of Bryce Dickinson. Nicholas Parrish trying to hold on to that 10th position as Jeremy Vaughn to his inside. And then this whole gaggle of cars as Jamie Brown, Alex Brewer, Dustin Price. 3 wide for a little bit here. You can throw in Jim Revis and Ty Dickinson. Cody Ernest into that battle as well as they've been right there ready to pounce. The back half of this field has been putting on a heck of a show here. A lot of good side-by-side racing, and none of these drivers are backing down from one another. These guys continue to put on a show, continue to put on a great race here. The laps continue to click off, though, as we're going to see 6 laps left to go, this time by the start-finish line. Down the backstretch for the 91 ride, the Ghost ride here for Keith Hackney as he heads down into corner number 3, down at a corner number 4. He's going to see the high 5 here from our flagman. 5 more laps left to go here for Keith Hackney. Hackney with a handful of laps left to go, trying to hold off his teammate in that paint by Grippy NLR Papa Mike Promotions. Number 55 ride right there in second, and T-Jack, Tyler Jackson in that Majula C Speed Shop. www.shopfergie22.com. KC Speedworks, number 822. Tyler Jackson right there in 3rd. Lane Phillips with a good run up inside of the top 5 now for the NLR. Number 29 ride, and Joshua Ely there in that 5th position. Seth Castle right there in 7th. Stockton, Bryce Dickinson now looking to the outside here of Grady Ehrman for position number 8. A good run here for the hitman, Bryce Dickinson, even with some damage there on the 84 ride as the 43 going to slide up in front of Alex Brewer and make a little bit of contact, a little bit more contact as Brewer trying to find himself away up and around that 43 ride of Brady Ehrman and solidified himself inside the top 10. Out in front, Keith Hackney down through corner number 3 and out at corner number 4 here. He's going to see the white flag fly one more time around here for Keith Hackney. Hackney down in through corner number 1 and out at corner number 2, starting to stretch his lead out a little bit more as Hackney out in front down the backstretch into corner number 3. He's going to slide up through corner number 4. No one's going to get there as it's all Keith Hackney here in this one, picking up the checkered flag at the dirt track at Charlotte as he picks up yet again another checkered flag here in the SIM500 Dirt Series presented by T&A Motorsports as Hackney gets it done and parks it back down in victory lane. Another new paint scheme here for him down here in the victory lane photo booth, and see his teammate in the Papa Mike Promotions NLR ride pulling right up beside him, and T-Jack Tyler Jackson right there in position number 3. What a run, what a battle, and what a race by all three of these guys, and by all these drivers here tonight in this one. Some great racing action. Jimmy Phillips coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Jimmy? Jimmy coming in showing the love. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button on the stream for me. Hit that share button. Hit that follow button. And if you want to help us out even more, help us grow even more, and help us continue to put on these wicked shows, there's always different ways to donate. There's stars, and we have that subscriber button as well to become part of the Peacemaker Sub Club, part of the Peacemaker Family exclusive group by hitting that sub button right now today. Bryce says, yeehaw, I will take 8th. That was a good run. That was a good run. Just so y'all know, when Keith Hackney doesn't win, I beat him. That's why he's so good. My gosh, Tasha, you're gonna admit to domestic. you're gonna no domestics. Come on now, no domestics up in the chat. Come on now. No, I'm just kidding, Tasha. I would do the same thing. No, I'm just kidding. Congrats, baby. Congrats from Tasha there. Let's see those checkered flags and the congratulations up in the chat here for Mr. Hackney as he picks up yet again another checkered flag. What a run. What a race right there out of that 91 ride. A good run there for the 55 ride as well. Shit, I'd be scared of you too. I mean, who wouldn't be scared of Tasha? Come on now. Come on now. Who wouldn't be scared of her? She beat the crap out of all of us. She beat the crap out of all of us, homie. I'm from Louisiana. I guess, you know, when in Rome, I suppose when in Louisiana you beat your spouse. That's so wrong. Don't even, oh my God. Tasha, what do you get me to say here? Man, what a run, what a race, though. These guys put on a solid performance, a solid drive for us all race long. A huge congratulations to all these drivers. A huge congratulations to all of our top 3 here as Keith Hackney picks up the checkered flag. Cody Myers in second. T-Jack Tyler Jackson coming home in position number 3 as we're going to get ready to jump up into the broadcast booth here with our top 3. We're going to get ready to pull that 91 ride of Keith Hackney up into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. What's the take here, chat? Plus 5 or under 5 minutes for Hackney's interview? What's the over-under? What's the over-under here? What do we got? You don't have to be. You're my fave. Aw, Tasha showing the love to Brycey Bear. All right, we're going to pull Mr. Hackney in for his post-race interview right now as we're going to pull that 91 in. 14th to 8th when I shouldn't be behind the wheel. Oh, my gosh. Of course you should be. You should always be behind the wheel, Brycey Bear. No matter what condition you're in, we love to see it back behind the wheel. Over 5 minutes, starting timer now. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up here for our race winner, the 91 ride of Keith Hackney, as we're going to pull him up into the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Hey, Keith, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
What's up, man?
Not much, Keith, my boy. What a run. What a race, man, as that 91 ride was an absolute rocket ship here tonight, but it didn't come without a challenge as Cody Myers, your teammate right there behind you, and T-Jack Tyler Jackson right there to throw his name into the ring there as well, as he went for a few of those big slide jobs. Couldn't quite make them work, but I'm sure it had you a little bit nervous there with, Myers and Tyler Jackson right there within striking distance almost all race long, as we did see it get out to about a 1 second lead there, a little bit over a 1 second lead throughout in the middle of this race. But unfortunately, a couple caution flags evaporated that lead and brought them right back to your rear bumper late in this one.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I was surprised that we went. Well, let me rephrase that. I wasn't surprised that we went that long. It's just I wasn't expecting it to, based on our other races that we've had, leading up to this point. Um, but I mean, we have the drivers to go green, flag to flag if we really wanted to. But other than that, man, I don't know. This track, it was one lane like all race, and I mean, especially up front it was. I mean, if you're back in the field, obviously you'd have to go to different lanes and stuff like that. But up front it's just one lane, and I don't like them races. I don't at all. We ran a practice race last night, and it was very multiple grooves. I mean, we could run 3 or 4 different lines, and I thought that was kind of what we was expecting. On having tonight, and it was the complete opposite. So, I know on one of them restarts, I think a couple or not one of the restarts, but one of the laps, I decided I seen some moisture about a lane off in turn one, and that was not the move to go. And Cody got around me, and we threw a slider or two, like for a lap or two, and then we was finally able to get it back. But I was obviously trying to search to see if there was just something else, because that wall was getting very thin, and my right rear, it was probably scraped completely off, just from tapping the right rear up against it, trying not to wall ride whatsoever. There was a couple times I did get into it with the right front, and I had to like pretty much break it to get it off the wall, and Cody was able to suck me back up. But other than that, man, it's we just tried to get the best we could, or finish we could get, and obviously it was on top, and missing a few guys tonight. Wish they was here, but at the same time, any points racing, you got to be here. So we do what we got to do to get these finishes in, and hopefully wins, and we move on to the next one.
Absolutely, my boy. A great run, a great drive here tonight once again. And as I said, we're missing a few drivers out there, but that just opened up a little bit more racing room for you guys out there on the racetrack. Unfortunately, as you said, a little bit more of a single file race, little bit of a one laner up there on that high side against the outside wall. But a little bit more laps, I think we would have saw it really start to move around there, as the track was really starting to change. That high side was becoming more and more treacherous up there. Guys were really getting into it, really having to, be careful of not driving too deep into that outside wall. As you said, it would, it can pull you in there in a quick hurry, slow that car down in a lot of, very, very fast. And once you lose all that momentum, it takes you quite a while to build it back up. And if you're in the middle of the race pack there, you can lose 4, 5, 6 positions in a quick hurry getting up into that outside wall.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, when I got in the wall personally with the wrong way, Cody and Tyler, they was pretty much right there nipping at my heels. So I mean, as long as we could keep it out of the wall, I thought we was really good. I was running a little bit higher out of the turn, so just catching whatever little moisture I could, and I think that's where I was pulling Cody just a little bit, and stuff like that. But I couldn't imagine. Well, I could imagine. I've been back in those situations, being back in the field like that, and especially on a one lane track like this, trying to come through the field. Man, that's rough. It's very rough for anybody, including the best of the best on here. So, but kudos to everybody that us only having 2 cautions the whole race. I mean, compared to what it has been, and so I thought that was really good. And hopefully, it's a step in the right direction to get some better racing out of this league and out of the guys that's in here.
Absolutely, my boy. It's definitely a step in the right direction for certain. As another good run, another good race, and another checkered flag for yourself here, Keith. Who would you like to thank for such a great run, strong performance, and wicked run here once again at the dirt track at Charlotte?
Oh man, it's gotta thank my team, man. NLR, we show up, we show out, we do what we gotta do. Like I said, every week, and they continue to make strides. And when some of the guys aren't here, some of the other guys step up. So I'm super proud of Cody, second. Congrats to Tyler in third. I seen Lane and Josh right out the top 5. So just a huge shout out to all them guys. So um maybe it's a step in the right direction for them and us as a team as well. So it's always good, when people step up. So kudos to them. Race CPI, paints by Grippy. I actually just painted this car right before this race. I was trying to rush to get it done. I got home late and I had about 30 minutes to get it painted. So we had to sneak that one in there tonight. NH Lens, custom cabinets by Keith, 09 engraving. Just everybody who makes this thing go around. Papa Mike Promotions. Uh, haven't haven't seen him. Maybe, well, I don't know. I ain't had my phone here to watch the broadcast, so I don't know if he was watching or not. But I'm sure he was. But huge shout out to them. And shout out to Tasha. I know she was tuned in tonight, and a huge shout out to you for doing what you do, man. It's always a amazing broadcast to watch about 50 times after this race.
Perfect. We love to hear that, my boy Keith. Congrats on a great run. Congrats on a great race. Once again, picking up another checkered flag, my boy. Don't party too hard down there in Victory Lane, as still a long series left to go. A lot more racing action, and hopefully we'll see you back up here in Victory Lane a few more times before the end of this one.
Yes, sir. You can bet your sweet ass we gonna try to make some get some more wins here in the next couple weeks.
Beauty, Keith. We look forward to seeing it, my boy. We look forward to seeing you back out on the racetrack. Congrats on the win here tonight, and we'll see you back out here next Thursday.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for our race winner, the 91 ride, Keith Hackney, as Keith comes home here in position number 1, picking up the win. What a run, what a race, and what a drive there out of that 91 machine of Mr. Keith Hackney. What a run, what a race right there out of Hackney, man. That was a good show and a great race there for him, as he was able to pick up yet again another checkered flag. We're going to move that a little bit over there. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pull in our second place finisher now. Damn, and he didn't even shout you out. I think he's jealous. I think so too. Yeah, that actually almost made me laugh out loud there when I saw that one. I was top 10, but cool. Unfortunately, 6:47 95-minute interview. Unofficially. Okay, so we were just under 7 minutes there. We'll take that one. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not anywhere close to like his 15 men that he did before. So, 7, just under 7. That's not too shabby. All right, we're going to pull in our second place finisher, the 55 rider, Cody Myers. As Cody comes home here in position number 2, we're going to pull him up into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. Hey, Cody, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
Yes, sir.
Cody, my boy, a great run, a great race. That 55 right up in the front of the field, looking very, very stout, very strong all evening long. He had a couple opportunities there to, make some moves, try to get around Keith, but unfortunately he was able to hold you off, and unfortunately you come home one spot shy. But to the boss man and your teammate there right in front of you, gotta soften the blow a little bit, but man, coming home as the bridesmaid is never fun. Take us through your emotions right now, coming home in position number 2 here in this one.
Well, I'm a little tired, man. That was a hectic race for sure, ripping the lip like that, and man, there wasn't much to really race on. All you had really was a wall, and you had to do your best to stay off the wall. But I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a great night, and yeah, man, it was fun for sure.
Absolutely, man. Looked like you guys were having a blast out there on the racetrack. And as you're saying, unfortunately, it was a little bit more of a one-lane racetrack up there against that outside wall. We saw, Keith and yourself, and we saw Tyler Jackson there, throwing a few slide jobs here and there when you guys got the opportunity. Some of them stuck, some of them you couldn't quite pull off, as that high side just had so much momentum and so much speed up there that, we saw Tyler Jackson probably about 3 or 4 times just couldn't pull them all the way, as just didn't have a big enough run to be able to clear you guys down through the middle of the corner there, and had to get onto the brakes and fall back in line. And it kind of took you guys a few more laps to kind of get, the ball rolling again, losing that little bit of momentum to be able to pull back up and try to track down Keith again. And unfortunately coming up just that one spot shy here in this one. Still got to feel pretty good, but still got to suck coming home as the bridesmaid.
Yeah, it sucks. We took a shot for the lead because, of course, me and Keith in Discord, and he went to going 1 and 2 and try to run more of a like the middle. It's like, what are you doing? Get back in line. We're kind of getting away from T-Jack a little bit, you know. Let's just ride this out for a little while. Then if we want to race at the end, if I'm close, we can race. You know, it is what it is, you know. But at first, you know, with the track being like it is, man, it's gonna be hard for anybody to pass. If you make a mistake, then somebody can slide you, and you know. And then we got about halfway in the race, and we actually got way out there on T-Jack. I was like, man, let's just keep this thing green. Fine with second, you get the win. It's a win for the team. You know, I'm okay with that tonight. You know, and had those late cautions coming in there, and Keith could give me a good countdown and keep me out in front of T-Jack because I know he would. If there was any gap, T-Jack was going to stick it in there, and I wanted to keep us tight and just keep rolling so we can get this 1-2 finish tonight. And it was a good night for the team, and yeah, it was a lot of fun, and hopefully we can do it next week.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Cody, a great run, a great race, and a strong performance here once again for yourself. Who would you like to thank here for such a strong race out there at the dirt track at Charlotte here in this one?
Man, I got to thank all those boys over there at Next Level Racing. I give a big shout out to Keith for the Paints by Grippy. So if anybody's looking for any wraps or anything or pictures with NH Lens, get with Keith Hackney. He'll take care of you guys. 09 Laser Engraving, Race EPI, Papa Mike Promotions, and I'm gonna give a big shout out to you and the great streams you do for us and broadcasting us every week. And yeah, man, just keep digging, homie.
Absolutely, my boy. Much appreciated. Cody, congrats on a solid run. Congrats on a great second-place finish. Hopefully, we'll see you back out here next Thursday, and hopefully, we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth, maybe one spot better and up in Victory Lane.
Thank you, man.
Beauty. Cody, have yourself a wonderful night.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for our second-place finisher, the 55 rider, Cody Myers. As Cody coming home here in position number 2. He comes home with a solid top 2 run there for the NLR boys, finishing off with 4 of the top 5, a good run there for the whole team. And unfortunately for Tyler Jackson, he didn't have the amount of teammates around him, or the amount of teammates in this one as the NLR boys do, or any other team, as he's kind of the lone wolf out there. As we're going to get ready to pull Tyler Jackson, the 822 ride, up here into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. We're going to pull Tyler up here right now. Hey, Tyler, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth to get a copy.
Yeah, we got you.
Tyler, my boy, a good run, a good race out there, my boy. We saw you try to throw it in there a few times, trying to find a gap, trying to find a hole there around, Keith and Cody, and as you guys battled there at the front of the field, no one could really catch you guys or really hang with you too much, as you guys were the class of the field here in this one. You guys continued to duke it out all race long there. You got strung out a little bit through the middle of the race, but those late race cautions had to have you kind of up on your tippy toes there, as you were right there ready to pounce in position number 3, just looking for a hole and trying to find your way up in between or in front of that 91 ride and the 55 ride.
Yeah, those restarts were really tough. Because there was nothing on the bottom, so you basically had to try to slide your way and find a spot. And then B, those guys are teammates, so I'm pretty sure they count each other down. So it's really tough to get a good start on both of them. But every attempt we'd slide up there, and we'd probably just wait for both of them to go by and try to get back in line in third, and that's about all we could do. I'd have loved if there was only one of them there at the very end. I felt like I finally figured something out with like 7 to 5 to go, and tried something different with my feet, and I was actually catching both of them for a little bit there. And but with being 2 of them, you can't slide both of them.
Absolutely, that definitely makes it a little bit harder. Can't quite clear the extra car length there that you'd need to be able to clear both of them, as they were right there nose to tail late in this one. But man, still a good run, a solid performance, and a great drive here for yourself in this one. Can't be too upset with the solid top 3 run after a few bad weeks, a few weeks of bit of a wreck fest out there. But here you are in position number 3, parking that 822 ride back up here on the podium. How does it feel?
Yeah, I haven't turned the computer on since week 1, whatever that was. I think that was the end of April. So we haven't been on here at all. So to get up here and finish behind Keith, I mean, losing to Keith is nothing. It's nothing to hang your head about. And Cody's really improved, it seems like, the last year or so. So being a third out of that field tonight, I'm pretty happy with really 0 laps in the last over a month.
Absolutely, man. So you jump right back behind the wheel. You pick right up where you left off and being very, very fast out there. You gave them a good shot and a good run for their money here in this one. They definitely knew you were out there, and they definitely knew you were right there ready to pounce as you come home in position number 3. Tyler, who would you like to thank for such a strong run and great performance here in this one?
Yeah, at least they knew we were here tonight, so that was worth something. But I'm really looking forward to that update. I think that's next week, where sounds like they might put some tire wear in and maybe some they'll have some holes and bumps in the track, a lot more character. So I'm hoping I drive the car a little straighter than some of these guys, so I'm hoping maybe the tire wear benefits me, but we'll have to wait. Looking forward to that, and then the usual suspects on the sponsors: CFME Sports, Majula Say Speed Shop, KC Speedworks, Diamond Designs. All those guys have helped me out tremendously.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, T-Jack, congrats on the third place run. Congrats on a great finish here on this one. As I said, that new update coming out here in a little bit is definitely going to make things a lot more interesting for all these drivers, not only in the dirt street stocks, but in all these dirt classes. It's definitely going to throw a wrench into a lot of setups and a lot of drivers' aspects on how they run these races and how they handle their cars around the racetrack. And seems like you're kind of already prepping, already kind of planning for what you need to do to keep that 822 ride pointing in the right direction. T-Jack, congrats on the third place run, and hopefully we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth next Thursday, and hopefully maybe a couple spots better and up here in Victory Lane.
Yeah, it won't be next Thursday. We're going to head out to Eldora and support Chris Ferguson and get out there and watch the big guys, the real guys run. But yeah, we'll be back probably a couple times this year. I was just looking at the schedule. There's quite a few tracks coming up that I really enjoy. So we'll try to hit probably at least 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, thanks for the broadcast, and thanks to Cody for putting the league on.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, T-Jack, we look forward to seeing you back out in action here whenever you may be in here. I know you'll be a force to be reckoned with out there on the racetrack, and we always look forward to seeing that 822 ride out there on the track.
All right, thanks, man. Have a good one.
You too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for our third place finisher, Tyler Jackson, as T-Jack coming home here in position number 3. What a run and what a race there out of that 822 ride, as T-Jack coming home in position number 3. Yo, Coy, Chandler, and Lane Phillips coming in with the likes on the stream. Let's go, baby. Much love, fellas. Much love coming in, showing the love here in this one. Bryce says he's mad because he can't be like me. I agree. I agree with that one, Brycey Bear. I could agree with that. Jeff Dickinson coming in with the checkered flags. Let's go, Jeffy. Let's go, my boy. Jeff coming in, showing the love. Bryce, it shows. It shows. It does show. It truly does. It truly does. He's just a little jelly, you know? He's just a little jelly. It happens from time to time. Okay, I never saw that comment. Where did that comment? There. I have the time on my phone. Oh, okay, yeah, I have the time on my phone. I can screenshot for the official review. Yeah, I don't know if we need an official review. I feel like I'll believe you in that one, Brycey Bear. I'll believe you in that one, my boy. But man, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank y'all for tuning in, man. An absolutely wicked show, a great race here all evening long. These guys put on a wicked event here for us at the dirt track at Charlotte. This was a lot of fun, man. These guys put on a great race for us. It was nonstop wicked action. Yo, Poop Shooter 5000 coming in with the follow over on Twitch. Let's go, Poop Shooter. Let's go. That's a fucking hell of a name. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. That's a crazy one right there. It's a bit of a crazy name. I don't even know what to say about that one. But man, thank you for coming in, becoming part of the Peacemaker fam over there on Twitch. And if you guys haven't already, if you guys have a Twitch account, if you guys have Prime, you can actually subscribe for free over on Twitch. Twitch has a they're associated with Amazon, so if you have Amazon Prime, you can actually subscribe for free. It costs you absolutely nothing. You just got to go over, if you have an account, or if you don't have an account, you can sub for free to the Peacemaker Gaming channel over there on Twitch. You can find us at Peacemaker Gaming, one last G at the end. Instead of gaming, it's gaming. Couldn't fit that last G in there, but if you guys have Amazon Prime and you guys want to help your boy out a little bit more, and for an absolutely free cost, you can sub to us with the Amazon Prime subscribes over there on Twitch. But man, a great show, a great race, and nonetheless here by all these drivers. They put on a heck of a drive and a heck of a performance. every single lap out there was absolutely nonstop wicked action. It was absolutely amazing. I tried, man. That heat hurt us. Plus, I messed up my qualifying. Yeah, Jeremy, that's what really set you back in that one, my boy. We were talking about you in the heat races. You started back there and you made that little bit of contact. You got that little bit of contact there. I do believe it was Jeremy Akins, and you made that little bit of contact, kind of ripped that front nose off of you. You had to take it back down pit side, which put you in the last position in heat race number 3, which I'm pretty sure started you, 21st? Something like that in the field, 21st in the field, and slowly but surely you're able to work yourself up through the field. A lot of tough competition, a lot of fast cars there, and a very one-lane racetrack, hard to pass for you. But being able to get back up inside the top 10 is a great run, a great drive still nonetheless, my boy. But definitely that qualifying in that heat race definitely sets you behind the 8 ball quite a bit. I think Brycey Bear had that same issue as well. Is just, that qualifying and the heat races are so big. They're so important, but man, still a good run for both you boys. Both you boys had a great run, great performance out there. We'll take 21st to 10th. Should have been 11th, but stuff happens. Stuff happens. That is correct. Stuff happens. Sometimes cars get bounced around. Sometimes things happen. It is what it is. It is what it is. But, man, thank y'all for tuning in. An absolutely wicked show, an absolutely wicked event here. Once again, these drivers putting on a wicked event here for us. A huge thank you to all of the guys showing up, all of you guys in the grandstands showing the love here all evening long, with all the likes, the shares, the comments coming in, showing the love right from the drop of the first minute. We saw you guys just starting to funnel in, and that's what we love to see with every single one of our streams, is you guys show in and show the love with the likes, the shares, the comments, and everything else. Is every single like and share, comment just continues to push the stream out more and more and more. Everyone that came in and showed the love over on YouTube, everyone that came in and showed the love over on Twitch, absolutely insane stream, an absolute banger, and with some great racing action. A huge thank you to SIM500, a huge thank you to Cody Gagliano and all the admins for making sure this all runs smoothly, and a huge thank you to Superior Racing Wheels, and a huge thank you to T&A Motorsports for making all this happen and bringing this whole league together. And we're going to see you guys back here next Thursday for some more wicked racing action, and we're going to see some more side-by-side, 2-wide, 3-wide, 4-wide battling around the racetrack. I'm not sure where we're headed next week, but wherever it's going to be, we know it's going to be an absolutely amazing show. But thank y'all for tuning in. Unfortunately, we're going to call it there on that note, so I will see you guys all maybe tonight. We may go back live and do another stream later on tonight, do like a late night games kind of deal again, but we might not. We might call it an early night, do some editing. Should be Bristol with the update. Bristol with the update. Okay, so that's going to definitely make it very exciting. That could definitely throw a wrench into a lot of people's plans and everything else. And Bristol is one of those big, fast racetracks, and guys are really going to have their hands full, I think, in that one. So it's going to be interesting, to say the least. That's for certain next week. But listen, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being a part of the Peacemaker family, and I will see you guys all, probably tonight or tomorrow. Or the next time that we have the SIM500 series, or hopefully I see you guys here every single time I hit that go live button. Hopefully we see each and every one of you in here every single time. That's the plan. That's the goal. As long as we can get all the the Call of Duty, the Fortnite, the Fall Guys, all the fans from those genres of games. Hopefully, we can get them to come in and support the iRacing, and then, the iRacing to come in and support the other games. And then if we kind of get everyone to work together and everyone just continuously keep coming in and showing the love, then it's just going to continue to help us grow more and more and more to absolutely insane levels. And the more that we grow is the more that all these leagues grow, because we're going to be able to bring in more drivers, bigger names, bigger sponsors, bigger money and payouts for all these drivers. And then it just snowballs from that point on, and that's exactly what we plan on doing. And that's just, we're just starting. We're not even close to getting to the tippity top. We're way down here still at the bottom. We got a long way to go. So the tippity top is way up there, but we're going to get there at some point in time. We're starting that climb, and we're not slowing down anytime soon. And one of these days we'll be right up there with all the biggest names in, not only motorsports, but in streaming and everything else. And that's the end goal here for me at Peacemaker Gaming. But listen, thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all later. Peace out, baby. Peace out for now, chat. Peace out for now, baby.
It's only one step till we're finally free.